Those who have actually been on a street interview, what happened? I was walking to grab lunch from this sandwich place near campus when this guy with a camera and mic literally jumped in front of me. Not gonna lie, I thought he was gonna ask for directions or something, but then he goes, "Hey, quick question for my YouTube channel. What's the worst thing you've ever done?" I just froze. Like, who asks that to a random stranger on the street? I'm standing there holding my backpack, probably looking like a deer in headlights. The cameraman is zooming in on my face, and I can see other people starting to slow down and watch. I laughed it off and said, "I don't know, man." But this dude wasn't backing down. He had this smirk and goes, "Come on, everyone has something. We're all human here. What's your darkest secret?" That's when something clicked in my brain. This felt super invasive and weird. I wasn't shy or anything, but asking strangers about their worst moments for content just rubbed me the wrong way, so I decided to flip it. "All right, your turn then. What's the worst thing you've done?" The cameraman actually chuckled behind the camera, but the interviewer's face changed completely. His smile disappeared and he got all serious. "I'm asking the questions here, but I wasn't letting it slide. If you're gonna dig into random people's lives for views, you should be ready to answer too, right?" By now, we had like 15 people gathered around watching this whole thing go down. Someone in the crowd yelled, "Yeah, answer the question!" And then more people started chiming in. It was getting loud. The interviewer was getting visibly uncomfortable. He kept looking at his cameraman like he wanted help, but the guy just kept filming. The crowd was actually chanting now, "Answer, answer, answer!" I could see him sweating a little. He tried to laugh it off again. "Look, this is my show. I ask the questions." "Nah, man," I said. "You put me on the spot in front of all these people. Fair is fair." The tension was building and people were pulling out their phones to record. This was turning into something way bigger than his little street interview. Finally, he cracked. "Fine, I cheated on my girlfriend in college, okay? There, happy?" The crowd gasped. Someone shouted, "This dude just exposed himself," and everyone started laughing. The interviewer looked mortified, like he couldn't believe he just said that on camera. I grinned and said, "See? We all have stories. Now you get how weird this question feels to a random person just trying to get lunch." He mumbled something about wrapping up and started packing his equipment. The crowd was still buzzing about what just happened. A few people came up to me saying that was hilarious and that street interviewers needed to be called out more. The crazy part is, he actually still posted the video, but instead of it being about embarrassing random people, it became about how I completely flipped the script and showed how invasive these interviews really are. The comments were all roasting him for getting exposed by some college kid. It got like 2 million views in a week. People were sharing it everywhere saying it was the best street interview fail they'd ever seen.